Hey sugar tits. How's tricks?
I'm keeping all of my bitches in check, you dried up, wrinkled old Viagra hag.
Tell me how the fuck you haven't been thrown in jail for some kind of corrupt under-the-table payoff.
I think on a national level your Department of Law there in the White House would look at some of the things that we've been charged with and automatically throw them out.
Well, that ludicrous and uninformed answer gives me the opinion that you should have your head examined.
We used to hustle over the border for health care we received in Canada. And I think now, isn't that ironic?
So you are saying that you are not a drooling retard?
The America I know and love is not one in which my parents or my baby with Down syndrome will have to stand in front of Obama's death panel so his bureaucrats can decide, based on a subjective judgment of their level of productivity in society, whether they are worthy of health care. Such a system is downright evil.
Which men's room wall did you get that load of crap from?
All of them, any of them, that have been in front of me over all these years.
Do you have even the slightest idea of what the vice president does?
They're in charge of the U.S. Senate, so if they want to they can really get in there with the senators and make a lot of good policy changes that will make life better for Brandon and his family and his classroom.
That is just fucking pathetic. Why would anyone vote for you?
We believe that the best of America is not all in Washington, D.C. We believe that the best of America is in these small towns that we get to visit, and in these wonderful little pockets of what I call the real America, being here with all of you hard-working, very patriotic, very pro-America areas of this great nation.
I feel like blowing my brains out all over this set with a shotgun. Are there any Supreme Court decisions you have disagreed with?
Well, let's see. There's of course in the great history of America there have been rulings that there's never going to be absolute consensus by every American, and there are those issues, again, like Roe v. Wade, where I believe are best held on a state level and addressed there. So, you know, going through the history of America, there would be others, but...
Seriously, my brains would be splattered all over the wall.
Let me tell you about those evildoers in Russia.
Go ahead, comrade.
As Putin rears his head and comes into the airspace of the United States of America, where do they go? It's Alaska. It's just right over the border.
This interview is insanity. I want to go home.
I can see Russia from my house.
Let's just call this psychotic and delusional condition Palinism.
Refudiate, misunderestimate, we weed up. English is a living language. Shakespeare liked to coin new words too. Got to celebrate it.
Would someone please bring me my booze and pills?
Ah, good, thank you, yes.